Hello, welcome to another video. With Halloween right around the corner, I thought it'd be a good time to look through some movies that are good to watch at this period of the year. Especially now it's autumn. These movies are I've kind of curated them for this sort of like season, you know, autumn and Halloween obviously on the 31st of October. So this is, by the way, all Scream Factory titles. So this is a video covering Scream Factory Blu-ray releases and 4K releases that are suitable and very suited, should I say, to this time of year. And I thought I'd start off with a Tales from the Crypt film, which is Demon Night. Ready for your Dead Time story. So it's a feature-length film. It's got the Crypt Keeper bookended on the film at the beginning, and at the end he's introducing the story. Then we get into this whole like crazy tale of this demonic man who's after another guy and he's chasing him down. I won't give too much away what it's actually about, but I'm not going to speak too much about these titles. I'm just going to run through them. So there's a suggestion. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Night. Another one which has a nice dark feel to it is Ginger Snaps. Obviously it's another Scream Factory release. As I said before, I'm covering all Scream Factories in this Halloween recommendations video. But yeah, Ginger Snaps. It's a werewolf movie. Really good one. It's got good atmosphere. The werewolves look pretty awesome. It's definitely one I'd consider. And John Carpenter's Body Bags. As it says there, zip yourself in tight. It's an anthology. It has, let me try and think, 3 stories. I did watch it a couple of months ago. Again, I have seen it several times. But I think it's a good recommendation. John Carpenter acts in it as the wraparound story. You know, to have those wraparounds on anthologies majority of the time, and he actually acts in it. So Body Bags is another Scream Factory recommendation. And of course this one, I haven't cracked open my Blu-ray yet, but I did have a different Blu-ray, the standard edition, but I thought I'd get the Scream Factory because the film's so good, and that's Trick or Treat with Sam there, and the artwork's phenomenal on this one. Probably one of my favourite Scream Factory artworks, to be honest, but there's a little look at it. Let me just take another one that's sealed, which I have seen because I have the DVD, but I've not watched my Blu-ray yet, but I'm going to get around to it this Halloween season. It's Silver Bullet. It's based on a Stephen King novel. It's, as you can guess, a werewolf movie. From the title, it does correlate Silver Bullet, werewolves. But yeah, another fantastic artwork. But it's a good one for this time of year, you know, if you want to watch monsters, you know, like monsters and ghouls and ghosts and things like werewolves. And, you know, Silver Bullet really does fit in nicely. Sorry, I'm just faffing about a little bit. Another one is Hell Night. This is the collector's edition. Yeah, I quite like this one. I've only seen it once, but I shall probably give it a second view in this but in the coming weeks. It's got Linda Blair, obviously, from Exorcist fame in it. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's about these students. It's about the, sorry, I got a bit distracted there. It's about these students who go on, have to basically get initiated into the group by staying in a house which is apparently haunted, and things go from there. And there's obviously a legend in there and whatnot. An absolute classic coming up. I've got the steel book, and it's Pumpkinhead. I've watched this several times. Love Pumpkinhead. It's a great story of vengeance and blood. It's really cool. But Pumpkinhead, of course, most horror fans have heard of that. There's a lovely steel book. That's another recommendation. We're getting to the end of the pile now for the Scream Factory Halloween recommendations. Another anthology, Tales from the Hood. Yeah, absolutely awesome. It's one of the best anthologies, I think, out there. But yeah, that's the Scream Factory edition of Tales from the Hood. It really suits this time of year. You know, anthologies especially are very suited to Halloween. And we are on the last 5, and can you have a guess? So, of course, John Carpenter's Halloween, classic Halloween. This is the Scream Factory 4K that came out last year. The next 5 I'm showing Halloween movies. So this one's readily available on places like Amazon. Wow HD still might have it. You can pick it up off sellers on eBay anyway, but there's Halloween. 4K of Halloween 2. Directly follows on from the first movie. It's set on the same night, so it's a great double feature, Halloween and Halloween 2. These are the 4Ks getting down. And one that is absolutely primed for Halloween is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, so you can go in a bit blind if you've never seen it. I assume most horror fans have seen it, but yeah, it's about these masks that basically do deadly things. There's a sinister plot behind this retail sale of these masks, but there's a fantastic artwork. I mean, just looking at the artwork, you can tell it's ready for Halloween. That's Season of the Witch. And the fourth Halloween 4, which I watched last night, and I've seen it a couple of times before. I didn't think it was bad. The Return of Michael Myers. And one I've not watched this 4K yet. I have seen the film on Blu-ray and on TV many years ago, Revenge of Michael Myers, which is sort of a follow-on to The Return of Michael Myers. Anyway, those are my Halloween season Scream Factory Blu-ray and 4K recommendations. If you watch the video at all, leave some comments and put your favourite Halloween themed movies down, or perhaps movies you like to watch this time of year, especially if the Scream Factory as well as this video is covering that.